this G-O-D. G for generated, O for operated, and D for destructive. The one who generates us, who operates us, and who destroys us is born. We are born, we are living, and we die. This is born, representing three divine forces by the name of Trinity. Each emphasizes a particular aspect or function of the one reality. Truth is one. He is the one alone. In Him, all forces become absolute one. Brahma force produces new things, Shiva destroys. Meanwhile, the Vishnu preserves and maintains them. They came to denote the three characteristics of the Creator. There is one more beautiful and scientific way to express the fundamental forces by tri-origin theory by Professor Park Cheju, which is the most simplest way to understand the creation and operation of this universe. Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva forces are working everywhere. Whatever you will see in time and space will have three attributes: start, middle and end. Also it is called creation, sustaining period and destruction. Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh are not just symbols but participating in this real world. They are phenomena of the same consciousness in order to make life possible in time and space. Awakening of tri-origin consciousness provide opportunities for self-healing and also helps to discover the connection between the self and the Supreme Consciousness. Let's see some practical example of the existence of these three forces in our daily lives. It can be understood by following concepts. For example, let us see. There is an ascending force and a descending force. Also, there is a power that maintains the present state rather than moving upward or downward. We can observe one force pulls things, but also there is a force that pushes them away. Besides, we have a neutral force that neither attracts nor expels things. There is a heating power and also there is a cooling one. There is also a force that neither heats things up nor cools them down and creates a pleasant environment. There is a force that makes us happy and the other force that makes us sad. The third force makes us free from such feeling, leaving us with peace, freshness and smile. Modern science has come to the conclusion that four fundamental forces exist in the universe we live in. They are gravitation force, the strong force, the electromagnetic force, and the weak force. These are the four fundamental forces of nature. Professor Park Cheju, while explaining the scientific way, he introduced these fundamental forces by the name of heteroforce, homoforce, neutral force, and aneutral Brahma force represents the heteroforce, Shiva force represents the Homo force, Vishnu force represents the neutral force, Regenerator Shiva represents the neutral force. Hetero, Homo, neutral, neutral. So all these four words you have to be very, very familiar, because in future lectures we are using these words for self-healing techniques. We are using all these four words, and these four forces are working as a unit, as a team, and that is why this is called tri-origin model order. These forces are working in a very systematic way and maintaining one order. So this is tri-origin model order. Hetero force is also expressed with R sound. Homo force is expressed with O sound. Neutral force is expressed with S sound. And neutral force is expressed with sound. So all these sounds are very, very important to understand. We will study in detail, because these sounds we are using for self-healing also, and also we are meditating with these sounds to realize, to experience the origin smile. Every speck of matter and every photon of light gets created, sustains, then destroys, transforms. It is the basis of anything and everything. Every cell of your body has created sustenance, destruction, and regeneration power. Let's understand characteristics of hetero and homo in short. Later we'll study in detail. So in short, we can understand that hetero force is the creation force and homo force is the destruction force, changing, unchanging, separation, unification, expansion, contraction, warm, cool, dissimilarity, similarity, active, lazy, fast, slow, line, curve, inhale, exhale, in, out, open, close, day, night, ascending, descending, spring, autumn, forward, backward, return is homo phenomenon. Noise, silence, all straight movements are hetero movements, and all curved movement, bending movements are homo movements, and together it creates spirals. So all spiral movements are neutral movements. So when you do spiral twist gymnastics, which you will learn tomorrow, so this spiral twist gymnastics create neutral force, neutral vibration in your mind and body, and very beautifully body is harmonized and aligned with the mind, and soul smile can come when you are very beautifully doing spiral movements with mind and body. So Vishnu force, neutral force, there is also a force that maintains the unity of all these forces. So, and this force makes things exist harmoniously. Neutral force is also there. This force is very special force. It is not a neutral force, it's not participating directly, but it gives special environment to all these forces, and in this special environment these forces work very nicely, and also neutral force connects to the zero world. Brahma, the creator, is basically the creative phenomena, force, hetero force. Shiva, Mahesh, the destroyer, is the destructive phenomena, force. Thus, with what is created will also destroy. Without destruction, creation will have no meaning. Creation will be ever growing unnecessary. This is the characteristic of homo force. Shiva represents the homo force. Shiv Shakti. Shiva Shiva also symbolizes two number, Shiva Shakti. Shiva consciousness symbolizes the masculine principle and Shakti symbolizes the feminine principle. The activating power and energy, different sides of the same coin. Shiva is inseparable from Shakti. The two are one in the state of absolute bliss. Vishnu, force, represents the neutral force. Without a period of sustenance, if immediately after creation comes full destruction, there will be constant creation and constant destruction and nothing will sustain. There will be no concept of time, lifespan, period. There will be no concept of past, present, future, which in turn means that there will be no concept of life. Vishnu, the preserver, sustains this creation. Vishnu with Lakshmi is the symbol of harmony, wealth, fortune, power, luxury, beauty, grace, fertility, and auspiciousness. It symbolizes fulfillment and contentment, manifestation of abundance in all forms, smile, love, light, peace, joy, grace, health, and wealth. The Lord has four arms representing well-harmonized, beautiful forms. With mind-attracting smile, Vishnu is known across the three worlds for his smile. Regenerated Shiva. When we say our bodies destroy, what really happens is that it transforms, breaks down into other elements and then are used to form, creates something else new. Degeneration, degradation, death is basically one form transforming to another. That is why Shiva, the destroyer, is also seen as the transformer. Transformation is another aspect. Without this transformation, next cycle would not take place. This Shiva is also represented by neutral force. Neutral force is regeneration, transformation, neutral force. These three can be imagined and can be realized in and around us as the process of creation, sustenance, and destruction, transformation unfolds in the universe. When sustenance of life becomes impossible due to the disturbance in this balance, New Shiva dissolves the universe. This is followed by creation of the next cycle so that the unliberated souls will have another opportunity to liberate themselves from bondage with the physical world. Thus the merciful Lord Shiva, form of force, protects the soul from pain and suffering that would be caused by dysfunctional universe. That is why Shiva is worshipped as the redeemer and regenerator rather than the destroyer. Let's take one example to understand this phenomenon. There is a good example. Goldsmith melted old ornaments, golden jewelry, in order to create beautiful new ornaments out of the old melted gold. This is regenerated Shiva. In Vedas, there is beautiful depiction of the god Shiva as the cosmic dancer who performs his divine dance to destroy a very universe and make preparation for the god Brahma to start the process of creation. that creation and dissolution are going through cyclic process with no beginning and no end. In this whole process, there appear two fundamental orders. One is the creation order and second is the operational order or functional order. In creation order, it is like from starting movement, from zero, hetero force came out as expansion force and then contraction force. Combination of all these above forces created neutral force. So, Creator has used this formula in creating the universe. So, whenever anything is created, this formula is used, that is neutral force, second hetero force, third is homo force, and fourth is neutral force. So, in sound we will express R, O, A. So, this is the sound phenomena, sound expressing the creation order. So, this is how it looks like. R, O, A. So, O is neutral, R, Brahma, expansion, creation, O, contraction, O, this is homo force, Shiva force. A is neither expansion nor contraction. So this is neutral force. R, O, N. So in healing also, we can use this kind of mantra. When we need creation power, for example, infertility case, it is deficiency of this force, creation, to create something new. When we want to create new cell anywhere, if you want to create something new in any aspect of life, we need this kind of sound, we need this kind of technique. R, O, A. Yes, so we will learn systematically how to use this technique practically in your daily life, in your diseases, in your life situations. Yes, so but we should know why R, why O, and why A. Yes, now next is a functional order. Functional order looks like this. This is like neutral force, hetero force. After Brahma force, Vishnu force comes. This is the sustenance. And after finishing the verb, homo force comes, the last. So in this functional order, R, A, O. Here O is the last. You can see again in previous slide. In creation order, R, O, A. Neutral force is the last, and in functional order, homo force is the last. Neutral force, hetero force, homo force, neutral force. This is the creation order, R, O, A. R, O, A. And functional order is neutral force, hetero force. In this, neutral force in between hetero and homo. So, R, A, O, and this sound, when you chant this sound, it looks like this, R, A, O. We practice these sounds for different types of healing. So, this is the technique which you have to learn. So, this is functional order and also in treatment. For example, if some organ is not functioning well, previously we spoke about the creation order, when creation is not happening, like we said, infertility case. But this is functional order when some organ is not functioning. Yes, in that we use this kind of sound, R, A, O. We will practice and in different kinds of diseases we will practice, and we will realize and we will understand that in which situation it is good to chant creation. sound, and in which situation good to chant functional sound. But at the same time, both sounds are most beautiful sounds of the universe, which also helps you to realize the origin, because these are the fundamental sounds, and from these sounds everything came out. So these sounds are very close to origin smile, origin sound, yes, zero sound. And when we make a habit to chant these sounds, our health is very good, our life situation also become very good. Not only health is revived, mind is healthy, but also our transcendental consciousness, it raises very high, and there is great opportunity to meet the origin smile, because these sounds have directly come from the origin, and there is no other word in between. Yes, so we will practice. Now let's see how the Om looks like. The beautiful Om also represents this fundamental order of the universe. So Om represents the Trinity: creator, operator, and destructor. A stands for creator, U stands for Vishnu force, and Ma stands for Maheshwara. We can also see the forces, the colors here. Red color represents the heteroforce, blue color represents the homoforce, and green color represents the neutroforce, and this is transparent color is the neutroforce, symbol of regenerator Shiva. The vibration of the three aspects of AUM represents the fullness of the creation. Now, when we chant Om, we have to be very specific. Actually, we should not focus more on voice box. We should focus the sound, that while we chant Om, what kind of sound you are producing. For example, A. A represents the beginning, yes, start of the universe and life. So A is an open sound formed with open lips, and it resonates in the front of the mouth. U is produced from the back of the mouth. It represents the sustenance of the universe, and it is the middle between creation and destruction. Vishnu incarnates in a form avatar in each cycle of time to rescue the universe. He represents the maintenance, harmonizing, and brings balance in the universe. Ma is produced with the closed lips, homophores, and it resonates forward in the mouth and buzzes throughout the head. It represents the ending, destruction, and death of life and the universe. Newton, last sound. When you are chanting Om, then last of M. When it is finishing, we have silence. This is transcendental, fourth stage, representing the Newton force, regenerator, Shiva. So that is why when you chant Om, you have to be very systematic way, you have to focus your sound, and this is the functional order. So when you chant Om, this is ascending, A, this is ascending, and this is you. This you have to sustain the sound here, this way. And when you're chanting Mo, and then this is the descending way. This is how it is rhythmic pattern, hetero, neutro, and then homo. Hetero, neutro, homo. Hetero, neutro, homo. This is how you should chant for very good result. Yes, for example, let's do it. So, when we're chanting Om, A is heterophores Brahma, U is neutrophores, and Ma is homophores. And when you're chanting Om, last Ma, when it is ending, it is going to, this voice sound is going to zero word. This last Ma connects to the zero word. Yes, we can do it together. It is starting closing mouth, closed mouth. If this zero phenomena, and we're starting from here. So this is closed mouth state, and here, from here, Brahma comes out with expansion. Sustenance. Descending. Zero. And this zero, the last Ma connects you to zero. This zero is infinite, the most powerful word. All power is coming from here. So it connects you to the power. Zero. Yes, now when you're chanting Om, because I am teaching you, that is why I am producing sound. This sound, when you're chanting Om, it should come naturally without giving so much of stress on voice box. It has to be very natural. You have to open your mouth and produce sound, and naturally some voice will come. So first focus is not on voice box, but it is you are focusing the sound. Once again, with me. Inhale. Inhale. This is how we will continue.
This is a small story. Actually, this, as we all know, that this world is created by Him. And not only He has created this universe, He is also operating this universe. And when we say that Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha, these are symbols. They are actually very scientific forces. Day and night working inside you and outside you. And Om is very beautiful expression of these forces, how these forces are working. And now why disease takes place in the body and why there is a problem in mind, some mental situation is there, it means we are not matching with the rhythm. Expansion. After Big Bang, what happened? explosion, that was expansion. How this creation order looks like: expansion, contraction,